Nobody talk to me, the Kakapo are breeding. Hello everyone from my, oh God, my hair's doing, if you're watching the video, you can see I just took my hair down out of a bun. It's doing wild things. I am fucking tired. Editing Laura here and editing Coco here. Thank you to the person who sent me this cat wrap. It's saving me lots of time. This video is not structured very well. It's really just me gushing over a bird for about 20 minutes. So sometimes, listen, sometimes you just have to gush over a bird, right? Coco says, yes, Mom, we need to gush over a bird today. So that's what we're doing. Please enjoy it. Okay, thanks, bye. It has been a long couple of weeks. Having a uterus is a scam. I will say that. It is a scam. It's awful. I will never forgive my father for not giving me a Y chromosome. That is the worst thing that he has ever done in the history of his life. Also, if you're part of the Discord or follow me on social media, you know that Coco, my little baby angel, evil demon, torty cat, wasn't eating for a few days and I had to take her to the emergency vet and that sucked. My depression has been insane. And we're working through it. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. And then my period started and then Coco wasn't eating. So the last couple of weeks, I haven't been able to do anything. And this is a one-woman show over here. So please forgive me that the content has been lacking. There's a reason. It's because I am dying. I'm not dying. I'm not really dying. But woof, let me tell you something. The minute I have enough funds to get insurance and go to the doctor and have all this reproductive bullshit taken out of me, I am doing it. Take all of it. I'm done with it. Hate it so much. Coco is doing better. All of her blood work came back fine. I don't know what we don't know. She is eating. She is taking her gabapentin, which just goes in her food. So I know she's getting it because she's eating her food. And I just want her to be okay. Again, if you're watching the video, you can see I'm in a robe. I don't have pants on. My cramps are still at a 4. It's been rough going over here. Prince Andrew got arrested and I have a video coming out where I'm going to talk a little bit more in detail on that. I hate all of them. People just forget that they're only one generation removed from Nazis. I mean, his father was but his great uncle, his grandfather's brother, is accused of giving World War II plans to Hitler directly, and there are pictures of them together. I hate all of them, and I cannot wait for the fall of all of these people who are in the Epstein files. I'm not paying attention. I'm not reading them. Good dear Lord. I don't suggest that survivors do unless you are professionally equipped to handle. Just don't. But I am looking forward to the news articles. I can't wait till I see in the AP news that all of these fuckers are handled. Whatever that looks like. Whatever that looks like. Hey, also, speaking of AP, I go on to the AP is Associated Press, if you nasty. Sometimes I go on to the oddities section of the Associated Press because I sometimes we just need some news that's not like doom and gloom and sad and whatever the fuck, right? So sometimes I go onto the oddity section and there was an article about New Zealand's weird flightless parrot is in a rare mood for romance. Hello? Due to bumperberry harvest. Now, I mean, listen, bumperberry does sound like some like street drug that you would take to like, you know, like get your bump on. You know, like bumping uglies, that's a thing, right? That's a thing. It looks like a bumperberry is just a bumperberry crop is an unusually large and abundant harvest of wild berries. So that's just like, it could be anything. Interesting. Okay, well, we're learning today. It's the Kakapo bird. And listen, if you're listening to just the regular podcast, you're just going to have to Google it, but I will put a picture if you're watching the video version. They are so cute. They are so cute. It's like they keep, in this article, I'm mad because they keep calling it a strange looking bird. Strange where? Like, where is it strange? It doesn't look strange at all. They're really cute, and I don't appreciate the AP saying they're strange looking. They're so fucking adorable. I love them so much. I love them so much. So anyway, there is a bumper crop, which we just learned, means there's a big old bunch of berries, a bunch of wild berries, which apparently what happens is then they don't know how this happens. The birds know when the berries are going to have a large crop, and the young, the little tiny baby birds, little tiny baby kākāpōs, they eat those berries to survive when they're young. So somehow they know when it's going to happen, and they breed during that time. Now, it can be decades before the kākāpō can lay eggs and find a mate and like do all the things that birds do. Because it's a flightless bird, and because obviously humans, when they discovered the remote islands that the kākāpō were on, mostly eradicated them because they introduced predators to the islands that weren't there before: cats, dogs, etc. It doesn't fly. It's the only flightless parrot in the world, and it like just burrows. It's like on the forest floor and stuff. It's so cute, y'all. I love them so much. So they actually thought the kākāpō were extinct in the 70s because they're hard to find. You wouldn't find them. So eventually they went looking for them on these remote islands, and they did find some, and they put these like little backpack locator things on them to sort of keep track of them and help with the protection of the species, so it would no longer be endangered and wouldn't go extinct. And they're really excited for this mating season. There's even a kākāpō cam that you can watch. It's Rakira, please yell at me if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. She hatched in 2002, and they have like a whole timeline of everything that she has gone through so far, and there's a live camera where you can watch them from the nest. And they've moved most of the kākāpō to a predator-free island, and they are making sure that there is enough genetic diversity for the species to live by putting the best matches on the island. It's very cool. They're putting in a lot of effort into saving these birds, and it is so cute. I love them so much. The good news is that over the last 30 years, the known population of kākāpō have grown from 50 to over 200. And with this new bumper crop of berries that they love to eat when they're little tiny baby chicks, is going to be amazing for them. They are monitoring the eggs, making sure they're hatching. The males, birds are weird. I think that's probably why I like them so much, is because they're weird. They're just weird little guys. They're just weird little guys, and I love them so much. When the males are wanting to find a mate, they like burrow in a little hole, and they like make these like really booming sounds to attract the mate, and then they make noises, I guess, called chings, which is like they say it sounds like the movement of like rusty bed springs. I'm gonna link a video that I found of it down below. It's only like a minute long. They like make themselves into like a little burrow in the ground, and they like just release this very low frequency, very soft sounding, to us anyway, almost like a tuba making a sound, like a very, very low sound, but apparently can travel long distances, and then like females will just show up. The birds are so silly, and I love them. And then they alternate that with like the chinging sound that I mentioned earlier, which is just kind of like a high-pitched chirping. It's very cute. It is very cute, and he's just the little guy's just like turning around in a circle, just making the little tiny I love this bird, okay? I love them. If you want to go to the Department of Conservation website, I'm going to have it linked down below. Please, please go take a look at Rakura. Her name is from the Te Reo name for Stewart Island, where much of the original Kakapo population once lived. I hope that this gives you a little bit of hope. There are good humans doing good things. You just, sometimes you got to go to the AP oddities section and read about birds and bumper crops and learn some names that you don't know how to pronounce and pronounce them very badly and in a very white American lady way, to be honest. And then sometimes you'll find joy. That's it. Sometimes it's that simple. Sometimes that's all you got to do. Related stories: a Galapagos albatross 3,000-mile detour to California puzzles scientists. I just love things that fly, okay? I really do. Things that fly are fucking cool. They are really fucking cool. If you're not watching the video and you can't see my face, just know that I am in awe of this bird. It is so cute. Thank you for being here. I know this is a short episode. I'm still, like I said at the beginning, I'm still in a lot of pain. Things are still like, depression is still depressioning, and I'm just trying to stop isolating, and that shit is hard. It is very, 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 very hard, and compounded with, like, you know, life and finances and being a mom, and it's tough. It's tough out here. The Patreon, for those of you who are in the Patreon, is going to have a little bit of a change on Wednesdays when we do the newsletter. I have quite a few people have asked me to make the podcast a newsletter as well. So in the interest of honoring that request and saving my sanity, because it's a lot, the podcast and newsletter are going to be combined. So what's going to happen is we're going to have the podcast episode, and the podcast is going to be the podcast. The newsletter is going to be a readable version of the podcast. So going forward, the newsletter and the podcast will both come out on Wednesdays. They will be the same, but one will be you can listen to and one will be you can read. And then we'll have other videos coming out on the YouTube that anyone in the Patreon will have access to before they go live on YouTube. Isn't that fun? I just have to edit them. And if you've ever done like content creation or pre-recorded things, you know that like editing is the, like, I can sit here and yap all day. I can talk about whatever all day, but then I have to go back and edit and caption and add in assets. And sometimes I'm just fucking tired. I'm only a one lady. You know, I am just one singular girl. Thank you all for being here. Please join the Patreon if you haven't already. I adore all of you who have and who are supporting me. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me and understanding the nuance. I'm working on a video about nuance, and it's driving me crazy. Thank you all for understanding that, like, sometimes I need a break. Sometimes I gotta have a break. And for those of you who have stuck by me throughout that, I really, really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next... Wait, before I go, what's your favorite animal? Tell me what your favorite animal is. Mine is now the Kakapo. I will be obsessed over this bird for the rest of my life. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you next time.